Okay, in this video, we're going to talk about setting up %B and bandwidth in your Trade Navigator charting software. So let's get over here to Trade Navigator. And we're just going to add this to the current template that we set up before for your Bollinger Bands. So again, we're going to right-click on the chart and go down to Edit Chart Settings. This is the way you do this in Trade Navigator. Right-click, Edit Chart Settings. And when you do that, we're going to come down to the Add button and go down to Add Indicator this time. Not Add Study Pre-Built Pane, but Add Indicator. And we're going to do Add Indicator to New Pane. And this is important, otherwise you will end up with indicators looking funny. So Add Indicator to New Pane. And when you do that, you're going to have the opportunity to add the indicators. Now here, we're going to scroll down a little bit until we find Bollinger Bandwidth. And so there's Bollinger Bandwidth, and just below that's Bollinger %B. And so we'll do the same process for both of these. So let's add Bollinger Bandwidth first. And notice here that we've got the opportunity to set the settings. This one is not tied in with the linked input, so we're going to go ahead and set that setting to 20 and 2. Those are the settings that we're using for the bands, and you want your bandwidth setting to be the same as the band setting. So 20 and 2. Now, if we want to go add the next one here, we'll click on Add Indicator to New Pane. Just do the exact same process, and we're going to scroll down to Bollinger %B. There it is. Hit Add. And again, let's clarify these settings. Let's change it to 20 and 2. Now, what I like to do is I like to change the colors around. I like to make these so that they're not all blue or all purple or whatever. So what I like to do here, we'll just do this for %B. We'll come up to the top here and we'll click on the color. And, you know, I really don't care what the color is, just something different to distinguish it a little bit here. And there you have it. So that's how you set these up. Now, one thing I like to do to the %B, in different charting softwares, it shows up different ways. But here in Trade Navigator, you can see that there's really no specification whenever you're extremely overbought or not. And so what I like to do is I like to add a horizontal line. So the way you do that here, we're going to click on the pane for pane number 9, %B. We're going to go Add again. This time we're going to do Add Horizontal Line to Selected Pane. Now we're going to need to add 2 of these. So one of these is going to have a value of 100. And one of these is going to have a value of 0. So we're just going to do 2 of these in here. One at 100 and one at 0. And then what that does is it gives you some clarification when you're actually overbought. I like that. I'm also going to make this line a little bit deeper. So instead of having a dotted line, I'm going to make it a thin line, but at least it's a solid line. And, you know, you can change the color of the line too if you want to. You can make it black or anything else that you choose to make it here. Let's do something kind of about like that right there. And so I'm going to change these in here, make it a medium line, and then we're going to hit OK. And when we do that, now you can see, okay, great, I am clearly above that 100 level, or I'm below that 0 level. And now you can tell specifically where you are in relationship here. Just to clarify, the 100 in Trade Navigator, 100 is the same as 1.0, and 0, of course, is 0. So 0.5 is equal to 50. That's just the way that the scaling works in here. But you can look here, and you can see what we just talked about, and you can see, okay, great, I'm overbought, and I'm outside of the band. Perfect. It's working the way it should. I'm below the band here, and I'm oversold. So that's exactly what you're expecting to see. So there's your bandwidth and your %B indicators here in Trade Navigator. Now, the next thing you're going to want to do is add that to your template. So do you remember how to do that? We're going to come up here to Templates, click on Template, and when you click on Template, you go down to Manage Chart Template. And in this case, what we're going to do is we'll click on JWBB, and we will save to. Save current chart settings as JWB. The answer is yes, save it. And now, guess what? You can click off of that. When you push hotkey number 1, template number 1, voila, there's everything, the full suite of Bollinger Band templates. The Bollinger Band's, of course, on top, Bollinger Bandwidth, and then the %B. All right, so that's how you set it up here in Trade Navigator.